Hey guys, I'm here to tell you about sport and the way it has impacted the world but also on me. Even though some people don't like sports because they are not into it, there are a lot of kinds of sport. Sport has impacted my life in a lot of ways. The main sport that has impacted my life has been baseball. As growing up as a kid, I have been a die-hard fan for baseball. The team that I have followed in my life has been the Boston Red Sox, and I have never stopped following since. Technology has impacted baseball in a lot of ways. When baseball started, there was no analyzing pitches, but now there is analyzing pitches and video umpire. Technology has also impacted baseball with ads on ESPN and also with other cameras around the ballpark that can catch every move in the game. Also, there is now the video umpire that can call plays that the umpire might not be able to see in the game at the time. Positives. The positives in baseball is that it is known all around the world. In many countries, for example, America, Japan, France, Italy, Australia, Venezuela, and Mexico. Another positive for baseball is that the sport is growing and they have new competitions, like the World Baseball Classic, which is the World Cup for baseball, and the Little League World Series. That means that more people can enjoy the game. The last point that I want to talk about is sport in general. One thing that symbolizes sport is its stadiums. Sports stadiums are all about their stadiums. For example, ANZ Stadium and the MCG. And the final positive for sport is that sport is one of the most biggest things in the world. If you ask people, do you know what sport is? Everyone's going to say yes. Trust me, there is no one in the world that does not know what sport is. Negatives. One of the negatives for baseball is that there is not as many countries that play baseball in Europe. But some countries do, like Italy, Netherlands, Spain. Another negative is that there are some countries that kill people because they watch sport, mainly in the Middle East. The final negative is that the big comps in the world are mainly in the USA and Japan, which makes it hard for countries that aren't in those areas to get into a high comp. For example, the MLB. The final negative for sport is that there is fighting, and that can promote bad behaviour for youth. So when they get older, if they play sport, they think that they can just get into fights whenever they want. In the end, sport has changed the world in a lot of ways, including my life.